A Macon man is seeking damages after he says police handed over his car to a drunk person. It's a story we first told you about back in December. A deadly accident at Mercer University Drive and Columbus Road left one man dead, a car totaled, and a lot of unanswered questions. 41 NBC's Jasmine Williams spent the day getting answers. It's a story you'll only see on 41.
So here's what we know. David Coley was behind the wheel of the car the morning of December 30th when police say he was speeding and died after crashing into a pole. Now the car's owner, Carlos Sledge, wants to know how Coley got behind the wheel of his car in the first place. He says Macon police are to blame.
Hello?
It was a call about a deadly car crash in late December that changed everything. Carlos Sledge's car was in an accident on Mercer University Drive and Columbus Road. But there was one problem. A stranger, David Coley, was behind the wheel. He crashed the 96 Impala into a utility pole. He was pronounced dead at the scene. But who was the driver and how did he end up behind the wheel of the car?
December the 30th, I took my car to a local repair shop, and later that night, the owner received a DUI.
A few days earlier, Sledge needed to get a part replaced. He says the mechanic Darren Bivens and Coley took the car out that night for a joyride. According to a police report, officers arrested the mechanic that same night for DUI. The report says, quote, "I went to the passenger and he stated he didn't have a license, so he couldn't drive it." The driver was taken to the Bibb County LEC. But that report doesn't say what happened next. Sledge and Coley's family believe Coley then got behind the wheel drunk and drove off.
Knowing that the driver was impaired, more than likely the passenger was too. So at that time, my vehicle should have been impounded.
Coley's family says they'd rather seen their loved one in jail than dead.
Check both of them. Being that my brother-in-law didn't even have any license, I would have checked both of them and also ran the tag number, to see, who owned the car.
The sad part about the issue is that you can call me at 6 o'clock when the car is totaled out and we got a life that's gone. Why didn't you call me when you pulled the car over and it was a DUI driver in there?
Now, months later, the family is still searching for answers as to what really happened that night on the road. And as for Sledge, he just wants his car back. I talked with Macon Police Department spokesperson Jamie Godet, who said the officers were cleared by Internal Affairs. However, because the case is now in litigation with the city attorney's office, she could not comment any further.